It's a Friday afternoon, and our boss is probably not happy with the South African podcast department in our company of YouTube. Okay? Two big podcasters are going at each other. So now we can't knock off. I feel like a student in detention when I MacG and when I L Tido. If we don't have a Christmas party this year from YouTube, you're going to give us some bonus. You will buy us dinner. Oh, Africa. MacG promised me a brand new car. Maybe it's a Porsche or Ferrari. Oopsie, it's a Uno. L Tido, I told you so. Hey, bandla. Ngiyani amukela kunqobo yami bomuntu abakadad, bomuntu abakagogo, bomuntu abaka-auntie, bomuntu abakasisi. I am Sims, and it's at the right Sims on Instagram, so please follow your sister. Don't forget to vote for your sister at the Mzansi Fan Awards. We've been nominated for the best YouTube channel. And while you are at it, it's day 26 of the challenge of uploading every day in July. And guess what? We've been uploading every day in July. So we are 26 for 26. Is that lady what's underway? I thank you. Now, the drama that went down yesterday, wow, Sana. So you guys know L Tido, who is also my colleague here on YouTube. But outside of that, L Tido is multi-talented. He is, okay, to me, in my era, he's responsible for some great, amazing hip-hop music, okay? Fine. L Tido used to be a full-time hip-hop rapper and Tony, right? And then obviously he's ventured into the podcasting space and he gets to interview amazing celebrities. And most of the celebrities he interviews, they are particularly not fond of our other popular podcast here on YouTube, which is Podcast and Chill by MacG and Saul Penduga with Ukani, Ghost Lady, right? So now, apparently, L Tido says that MacG has a tendency of saying bad things about his podcast. He's called a podcast like Yo TV. He says L Tido is afraid of ruffling feathers. He's always kosher. He never wants to just be on the wrong side of people. Whereas MacG, he is a shock jock. He's always going for the jugular. He's always MacG is spicy. That's why Abu Casper University, but aka a lot of people that have always said they will never go on MacG's podcast, because they never know what MacG is going to say.
I'm going to take a little bit of a segue here. Let me know, MacG, where we stand, because don't show me love behind closed doors and then on your platform you dissing me. If it's beef, let it be beef. If we're not going to respect each other, let it be. Don't be fake with me. Let's move on, because you're a little fish fry. That's the backbone of your podcast. If Saul leaves, it's over for you, curtains.
So L Tido seemed like he was up to here with MacG. He was like, MacG, why, when you see me on the street or behind closed doors, you tell me that you like my podcast, you tell me that my podcast is doing well, but when the camera is on, you are here telling me, Jorge, I am very Cody, Dub, and Floyd. You're always telling me, Jorge, it's giving yogurt. It's giving Danone. My podcast is just mellow. I'm not spicy enough. Why, MacG? Why? Before we carry on further with this video, I have the amazing Tshepiso. Tshepiso, Ushaf Abed, guys. He is responsible for bringing us amazing food, vlogging, and lifestyle content on this platform, okay? He is trying to get to 12,000 subscribers. If you've seen this face, you've seen it on Tati's channel, you've seen it on my channel a couple of times, listen, let us get him to 12,000 subscribers. Go over there, subscribe, and I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay, back to the video. You think MacG went up to him and said sorry? MacG instead took his phone, called Tato's baby mother. Okay, he said, "You were not Tato, you little one." He literally called the mother of L Tido's child and said, "Listen here." He even called her Sthandwa Sam. He was like, "Hey, Sthandwa Swami, long time. Listen here, I need you to get a pen and paper and pass this message to the man that put his voice in your birth equipment. You guys had a private part collaboration and produced a stranger. Tell him that I said nobody watches his podcast for him. Instead, people watch L Tido's podcast because of the guests that he has on. He mustn't get too excited." These are verbatim his words.
I don't get it, bro. Like, guys, what did I say about El Tido last week?
Let's call
Mac
his
said what he said, right?
let's call his baby mama because she's got him on a leash. She's the only person he listens to.
Because now it's like, now it's Saul. Let me deal with Saul.
Call him.
And it's just, no.
She's the only person he listens to.
Oh,
Who's this now?
Baby mama.
How do you get El Tido's number?
Hey, don't
baby
worry.
mama?
Don't ask things you don't want to know, Chief. Hey, Sthandwa Sam.
Oh, my word.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you, Sthandwa Sam?
I'm alright.
Listen, man, it's been a minute. You good?
I'm okay. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. But listen, I've got a message for your baby daddy, right? Please get a pen and paper. You got to write this down. It's very important. It's paramount.
My goodness, what do you want to say to Tato now?
Leave.
Okay, you got to tell him, right? You got a pen and paper?
Just hold on for me 2 seconds.
Yeah, get a
Wait,
pen and
man,
paper.
talk.
Get a pen and paper.
man.
Imanglan Penduk.
Ian,
Imanglan Penduk.
you can tell me?
Undertake it, Chief. Hey, you got a pen and paper?
Yes.
Yes. Tell him he's getting too excited. He must stay in his lane. He's the
I
demo
know.
of podcasting. Please let him know
Okay.
that people do not watch his podcast because of him. It's because of his guests, not him.
How dare you? But you know what? This is giving real beef. It's not giving vegan at all. But you know what? I'm going to set him right for you.
Okay. No problem. My backbone, do you want to add it to that?
Hayibo, ngathi, ayi, colleagues. Yeah, but mina, L Tido, I respect you so much. I respect your podcast so much. And I didn't feel like L Tido was addressing MacG in a bad way, mina. I felt like L Tido was coming from a place of how. When we are at Gym Early, you asked me middle right or middle center. When we are at Morning Live, you tell me something different. It's not fair. I feel like instead, L Tido was more pissed at Maporisa because Maporisa called L Tido's mother's private parts, and L Tido's bigger beef was with Usani Boy, who is that one of Maporisa. That is where L Tido's beef was. With MacG, he was just addressing MacG with in fair too. Nami ngingagwada, guys. Ngingagwada. How? 1 minute we are cool. Next minute when you're and for MacG to call the mother of Tato's child and say, "You little wanna." No, guys. I know. Chilla's love MacG. MacG can never go wrong in Chilla's eyes. But sometimes when something is not okay, it's not okay. Why was the child's mother involved? Why couldn't he address L Tido directly? The way L Tido sat down and opened his camera and addressed MacGyver. Why couldn't MacGyver do the same? You know? Because even after calling the mother of Tato's child, he still said L Tido's IQ this. He could have just went for the gusto without involving what? Wow. And then he's like, Pela, I called the baby mother because she's the only one that has him on a leash. Like, MacGyver, McDonald, Ukwebo. Oh! We are not going to have this year at YouTube. We are not going to have a Christmas party. We will not have a Christmas party, and our boss is going to be so upset with us. Yo, it's going to be like, South Africa, South Africa. I expected so much from you. You know, I don't want no DNA. I just want RSA. But Tina, what are we doing? Nah, so now we have to talk about this. Wait till ke hlolehile ka nnete a yo yeah hi Zakara la it's like Twitter. 1 minute you're sleeping, when next thing you wake up, when you wake up it's you, the day is about you.